Welcome to the Elite Womanpreneur. I am Andrea White, founder and CEO of Elite Business Coaching, where we help women of color to win in business ownership by helping them to start and grow their full or part time businesses from zero to multiple six figures. Our session today is all about creating your dream business life. As a business owner for almost 17 years, working with clients across the country, one of the things that I have learned is, the best thing to do in the beginning is to actually start with the end in mind. It is actually what we call a habit of highly effective people, which is a great book by Stephen Covey, by the way, The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of those principles is all about starting with the end in mind. And so this particular session is usually at the beginning of my working with my clients so that we can have a very clear vision of where you would like to take your business. And then also, it gives a very clear picture, sort of your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities to be able to grow your business in the way that is right for you. We all have, ideas about our businesses, but everybody's path is a little bit different. And I highly believe, that your path is your path and my path is my path, and any of my other clients' path is their path. And so this week is all about working through the Creating Your Dream Business Life worksheet that will take you through several questions, several prompts that is, going to be really helpful throughout the Elite Womanpreneur. I encourage you to think big. I encourage you to not um, hold back. Think as big as you would like to think big. Avoid thinking about, what it looks like right now, what resources you have right now, what is happening in your life right now. I am asking you in just a really big way, what would you like your business to look like over the course of many years? Um, what are your revenue goals? What are some of the products and services you would like to eventually add to your business? Typically, in working together, we'll start out with one or two, service lines or products for you, to sort of learn how to um, start and grow your business. And so ultimately, you are, the CEO of your business. And one of the primary roles of any CEO is to have a vision for their business, to have vision for, the strategy of where they would like their company to go. And so, take the next several days to go through the worksheet and dream big and think of all the possibilities of what can happen in and around your business, as well as it's not all about business. Think about how you would like your business to actually support your life. In the beginning or in growing stages, it may actually feel like you are working more, sort of in your business than you might have envisioned. And so sometimes, especially when you're starting up or if you're in a growth phase, you may need to lend more time and effort into your business. Don't let that hold you back in terms of thinking really big, thinking about ultimately what you would like your business to look like. When do you think you'll be ready for a team, which is really the key ingredient for growth. The flip side of that is um, if you only want your business to supplement your full time job, that is okay. If your big vision is for your business to bring in an additional five, eight, or $10,000 a year, that is fine as well. But whatever your vision, whatever your goal is, I don't want you to hold back. And if you are thinking five, eight, $10,000 supplementary income for your full time job, I want to encourage you to make sure that something like fear or uncertainty is, I want you to make sure that it's not because of fear or uncertainty that is causing you to say, I just want to, first of all, want to make $5,000 in my business. Your business is your business, however small or large you want your business to be. And so I encourage you not to allow sort of other people's perceptions and assumptions to drive the vision that you have for your business. Sometimes we allow our family, who may think, we're crazy, to sort of strike out on our business. We will allow that to kind of dictate how we function in our business and how we run our business and how we grow our businesses. And so I ask you to be mindful of that and to really just question everything as you complete the worksheet. I encourage you to probably go with the first thing that comes to your mind when you come to the question, as opposed to really kind of thinking about it, or you write something down and then you say, no, 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 and going back. So I encourage you to probably go with your first thought when you think about answering the question. The next thing that is super important is um, just in life in general, but especially for business owners, persistence and consistency. I'm sorry, patience and consistency are sort of, the hallmarks of winning. And so as you enter into this process, it's super important to remain patient. And it's also equally as important to be consistent. And so consistent looks like a lot of different things. It's not just about what you probably hear is, showing up on social media every day as a part of being consistent. But consistency can look like, um, you know, having a regular presence on social media, making sure that whatever your business brand stands on, that is how everything looks and feels to your customers. And so one of our modules will be on creating a compelling brand. And so you will build out a brand, and part of being consistent is making sure that all of the elements of your business actually match, how you put your brand together. And then patience is important as well. One of my coaches taught me this, and it has, stuck with me all this time. And that is, as a business owner, it's really um, fruitful to think about all of the strategies, activities that you implement in your business are something akin to a test or an experiment. And so we're going to do a lot of activities and strategies to really sort of narrow in on what is going to work for your business, for your brand, for your customers, and for your budget. But what we probably will also experience is, some of those things may or may not work or be as fruitful as we think. And so, part of being a business owner is having that open mindset and to be patient in the process. process. In life and in business, those that are patient and consistent always win. Those that are patient and consistent always win. You want to make sure that as you move through starting and growing your business, starting or growing your business, that is top of mind. One of the stories that I like to share frequently is that, I'm a huge fan of Bishop T.D. Jakes, and I listen to his sermons all of the time. And one of the things that he shares regularly is that for 10 years. 10 years is a long time. For 10 years, he ministered to like less than 30 people. He ministered to less than 30 people. And he showed up as if those 30 people were the millions of people that he serves today around the globe. He served those 30 people, which, a good portion of them were friends and family that were supporting him. But he served them just as if they were one of the million, that he serves today. And so that is a testimony, and that is an indication that patience and consistency are, the keys to success. For 10 years, he showed up. For 10 years, he worked in additional job, plus worked in his ministry for 10 years. He used his own dollars to invest in his business, invest in his ministry. And so now he's a global brand. He's written multiple, best-selling books. People listen to him all over the globe. And I think he has a staff of over 300 people, now, as well as a, mega church in Dallas, Texas. And so he is an inspiration to me. And so I share that story as often as I can, because for 10 years, he did the work as if his business was already, what he saw it to be. And so I encourage you to use this module, to use this worksheet, to really think about how you would like your business to be. And then our role in working together will be to function as if it already is, and to build the pieces to make it as it is, as you envision. This week is more about you than it is about my providing content. And so you will, complete the worksheet, and then we will revisit your responses and your vision really soon in our coaching session. And then in moving ahead, we'll have more sort of content-based sessions and modules. So get to it. Get to dreaming big. Get to thinking about the end first. So we are beginning with the end in mind. So go ahead and sort of adopt that mindset. Keep an open mind. Dream big. To the degree possible, please don't allow any sort of negative thoughts, fears, things that you're uncertain about, especially money. We're really thinking about being in a situation and circumstance that may look, really different from where we are right now. And so that is your call to action for this particular module. It's just to dream big and to adopt the mindset of patience and consistency, and starting with the end in mind. And so I'm Andrea White, founder and CEO of Elite Business Coaching, where we help you win in business ownership. We help our clients to start and grow their full or part-time businesses from zero to multiple six figures. So get to dreaming big.